All right, hello everybody. This is Andre from Juwan Fitness once again. So I hope that you're having a wonderful week. You've been productive this Wednesday, as well as staying on track of your nutrition as well as your home workouts, whether you're lifting weights, resistance bands, TRX bands, or just doing a body weight routine. The topic of this video is going to be about intermittent fasting, what I typically eat throughout the week. So I just got finished having my second cup of black coffee. I had my first one at around 9:30 this morning, and then my most recent one at 1 o'clock this afternoon. But I want to give you a tip when it comes to drinking black coffee. You don't want to just slug that down. You want to take your time and just sip it, because if you try to drink it too fast, besides burning your mouth and throat, is that you're going to lose the effects much quicker. You want to make sure that you have a high boost of energy throughout the day for at least 5 to 6 hours. So by taking time and drinking it, you're going to have a more even boost, and it's just going to last a lot longer. You'll be able to stay more focused without getting too full. And also, I'm going to show you what my second meal for lunch is going to be. Then followed by that, it will be dinner, and then my final meal snack before I go to bed, which is going to be a protein shake, ice cream. I don't know yet. It's really going to depend. So stay tuned for that, and I will be right back with you for what my lunch is going to be. All right, I'm back, and this is the first meal right here. So this is 8 ounces of chicken thighs, as well as with stuffing the side. Now, keep in mind, I didn't make this myself. I went over my mom and stepdad's apartment last night, had dinner with them, and this is what I brought home. And then on top of this, I had these hemp gummy bears. I take 2 of them right after I eat, and it really helps with relaxation, getting you in a good mood, helping you just focus on the present moment, as well as lower your stress levels, which I don't have high levels of stress. I just like taking it for the beneficial effects. It has CBD in it, which is very good for your health. It has a whole bunch of health benefits, so you can just definitely look that up. So you can take 1 or 2 rather any time of the day that you want. So they're just like regular multivitamins, but more effective. So I like to take mine in the middle of the day right after lunch, because when you get that feeling where you just feel like you're tired and dragging after lunch when you have a big meal. So these really help notify that, and it gives me that extra boost of energy to keep going. And these last for about 6 to 8 hours. So I'm going to be taking it around 3:15, so it'll last until 11 o'clock tonight when I go to bed. Now, if you want to have more sleep and have better quality, then take these right before bed and you'll just go to sleep instantly. So that's all for the first meal. Then I'm going to show you dinner, and stay tuned for that one. All right, I'm finally back. So I just got finished drawing my beard, taking a shower, and all that stuff. I'm listening to the audiobook by 50 Cent, which is called Hustle Hard, Hustle Smart, and I'm learning a lot of tips in there on business, success, as well as becoming the best version of yourself, and not to let the people get to you, that you already had the power to achieve what you want in life. But anyways, right now I'm about to cook my dinner, so I'll be right back with you once I'm done with that, and I'm going to show you the exact foods that I'm eating. So stay tuned, and I'll be back in a second. All right, hello everybody, and I'm finally back. So tonight for dinner, I'm having quite a bit of food. So, obviously spinach as well as corn, and then these 2 corn muffins right here that my mom gave me last night when I went over her apartment to have dinner with them. They didn't want them, so they gave me the leftovers. So right now I'm just waiting for this frying pan to heat up, and then I'm going to put my 5 eggs on here, which is going to be topped with mozzarella cheese as well as ketchup. And I enjoy having I like eating my eggs fluffy, because they're just go down a lot easier for me, and I don't like to do a lot of extra chewing, and I just like the texture of it. I don't like really having hard scrambled eggs. And also, to even add an extra boost of flavor, I use 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil that I put in a pan. So once that pan heats up, I'm going to put that in there and let it simmer for about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to put the eggs in there, whisk them up real nice, and then I'm going to have my 2 cups of whole milk to get my extra boost of protein in for the night. So that's my dinner. All this stuff right here, I'm probably going to be full for the next 2 or 3 hours. And then at around 11 o'clock, I'm going to have my final treat, which is a surprise for you. So stay tuned for that one, and I will see you at 11. All right, I'm finally back. So what ended up happening last night was I actually did not have dessert, as I said in my video, because what ended up happening was after I ate my dinner, I was just so freaking full. And then on top of that, I had to drink 132 ounces of water, and it just wasn't going to happen. So the point is, even if you do have a dessert every single night, whether it's Pop-Tarts, ice cream like me, Halo Top, cereal, don't think you always have to have it every single night. Like, if you're truly full, don't try to force yourself, because that's not really going to help you, and you might actually add extra calories that you don't need, especially if you're trying to cut for fat in a reasonable amount of time. And also, you just don't want to get sick in general. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and where I showed you exactly what I eat throughout the day. Now, as I said before, that is subject to change depending on my individual schedule. If I'm going out with friends, family, chilling at the house, I want to switch it up. It really depends, because I eat the same foods most of the time, but every once in a while, like when I go out, what I will end up doing is getting different foods to try out, because you kind of want to make your diet and switch it up from time to time. And then you add some spices as well as sauces to really jazz up the dishes, especially when it comes to your meats and vegetables, because who wants to eat bland meat and vegetables? Like bland chicken breast, like come on, man. Or bland broccoli. You want to put some teriyaki sauce, general chicken, orange sauce, whatever type of condiments that you enjoy having. But I also want to say is that be careful of the condiments. If you're going to use a lot, then make sure that you're tracking that stuff because you don't want to add the excess calories. So that's all I have for you. To follow me on my other social media, check out my Instagram, which is Andreas Suave. Follow me, and you're going to see a lot of content from infographics, tips on fat loss, fitness, and getting the body you want, staying shredded, as well as lifestyle, a little bit of fashion, as well as drinking alcohol in a moderate way. And be sure to like this video, turn the notifications on so you know exactly when I come out with the YouTube video. Share this with your family and friends, everybody that you know on your social media platforms, because that's really going to help me get my reach out more by the more people that see the video, which is very important because I'd be able to help as many people as possible. And last but not least, before I go, my 2 other accounts on Facebook, so feel free to send me a friend request anytime, and it's Andre Brown, and as soon as you send me a friend request, I'll respond back as quick as possible to let you know that I got it and send you a personalized message to build a connection with you and get to know what your goals, aspirations when it comes to losing fat, nutrition, and everything like that. And don't forget to get my free 30-day fat loss program. I have a link in my Instagram that you can check out if you go there. And basically, once you sign that form, you're going to get an email confirmation from me personally, and then I'll send you the exact program that you can do. And last but not least, I have my own personal Facebook group, which is called the Jawan Exercise and Health and Community. And in there, I talk about tips on motivation, achievement, becoming the best person that you can be, staying confident, as well as reaching your goals and staying accountable when it comes to fitness and your nutrition and everything else. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow, if not Saturday. Stay tuned and have a great night.